Hey, Grand Rising, beautiful soul. Wow. So I'm going to try something a little bit different this time. I'm going to be doing career, health, and love. All right. So whoever you are, wherever you are around the world, this is for you. And it is dedicated to your higher self, to your lower self, to your mid self, to all the aspects of you, just to bring in some illumination. So we're going to start off with career. And the deck that we've chosen for career is the Chinese tarot because the illustrations are so pretty. So we're going to be using the Chinese tarot for career. Let's have a look at career for you. Okay, Four of Swords. So you feel a little bit stagnant at the moment. You feel a little bit listless, but it's a time of rest. It's a time of relaxation, being patient. Okay, for career. Okay, let's have a look. You are the magician. Okay, this is indicative of you being the alchemist, being the magician, the magical being in your life, that you are the one that creates everything. You create strength, you create positivity. You are a magnet, you are a law of attraction unto itself. You determine your career. You don't let others determine it for you. It's almost like you wanted to be something when you were younger. Circumstances changed as you were growing up, and now you are this magician in this moment, in this reading. And to do with your career, that is a really, really powerful being to be. And I do enjoy the frequency of the elements that are at your disposal right now. You have air, swords. You have fire, wands. You have earth, pentacles. And you have water, cups at your disposal. And then you have the major arcana, which is this one. You are the major arcana in this reading. So that is very powerful for career. Let's have a look at your major challenge right now, and that is the lovers. So it's about balancing, finding that love for yourself, finding the complete harmony between the masculine, the feminine, realigning with your sacred sense of balance within yourself, of your masculine and your feminine. It is all about the synchronicities. The two cards that are balanced here, and if I understand this correctly, I'm asking my guides, for the career choice, all right, you need to fall in love with your career. You need to fall in love. That is your challenge. That is your lesson. And when you fall in love with your career, you become the magician. You just magically, everything just falls into place. It just feels like it's flowing. It's a river and it's flowing, and it's great. It's your river. It's nobody else's river. It's not Pete Pompey's, and it's not Jessica Jones or whomever. I don't know who these people are. Apologies if it's anybody out there. But it's just flowing, all right? Let's have a look at your subconscious mind related to career. All right, Page of Swords. So in the career line, you've got a clear mind, you want a new experience, and you're ready for an adventure for your career. And this is a really great place to be. I want to understand a little bit of where you're coming from in the past. You had many choices, Seven of Cups, so many choices that you actually decided to lie down and have a sleep. Can you see the character there sleeping and just dreaming of all these possibilities? And it's like, what? So yeah, in the past, that's where you were, almost like a sensation of lethargic energy, a vibration of, I'm not too sure where this is going, where it's heading. I wonder where it will head. And just, yeah, it's a gentle reminder of how far you have truly come in this moment, because here you are. With me and my holy ash. Yes, holy ash. It's not mine. Anybody can get it from beautiful India. All right, so let's have a look at the next card for you. Three of Coins. This is your higher self. Higher self is speaking about completion, teamwork, and good results. So focusing on career, because this is about career, the way forward for you is to work together as a team. Teamwork and collaborating is indicative of, the positive effects of a chain. The weakest link in a chain is always where the company wants to provide as much support as possible. And I think you being the magician, the magical being that you are, it is indicative of you finding who is the weakest link and just supporting them, giving them so much love, like the Lover's card, and bringing them up to where their true potential is, where they can feel limitless, they can feel boundless. There are no blinkers on their eyes. They are not a donkey. They are not a horse. You make them feel very special. So it feels like you are a leader. You are an entrepreneur. You are self-employed. Possibly you want to be self-employed. Possibly you want to take your career, your level to the next chapter and ascension, spiraling upwards, helping others. Okay, Five of staves. Okay, so one of these moments are, it's a bit of stress. Okay, there's a lot of competition, there's conflict, but it's also a strength card. And when this comes up for the career, we understand that you are in a competitive field. You're in a competitive field. You may feel like, well, what's the use? I'm not going to succeed, or my light is so dim, or everybody's got these great ideas, or if somebody just does something, somebody's going to steal somebody's idea, and the competition gets rough. So instead of focusing on all the other individuals in the card, focus on yourself, focus on your plans, focus on your dreams, and start to manifest them. Okay, so thank you so much. That is career. Now we're going to be stepping into, what did we say? Health. I think that's right. Health. Okay, so this is a new thing that has come through for me, and I think it's pretty cool. So yeah, career, health, and love. And yeah, we can see maybe career, health, and love. Okay. All right. So for health, we're going to be choosing the Osho Zen Tarot, and we're going to be going with that, just to get some energy from the Osho Zen Tarot for your health. Okay, so thank you so much. My name is Juan, and this is Unity Soul Tarot. Check out my website, www.unitysoulallign.com. I've got so many cool services. I look after my mom. She is 71. She's still young, but she had quite a rough life, and last year she had quite a mild stroke in October, and it still left her a little bit in the point where she can't live by herself. So I am her caregiver full time, and I'm so proud. I am so filled with filial piety to be able to be of service to my mother. So yeah, thank you for supporting my channel. It really helps us to thrive, not just survive, but to thrive. And yeah, it's such a special moment. I do a lot of crossovers, and when I connect with mums and dads and sons and daughters on the other side, and their energy that comes through is so spectacular, and I just feel an overwhelming sense of love, compassion for all these individuals. All right, so health-wise, we've got the Wheel of Fortune that's supporting your reading right now. The Wheel of Fortune is indicative of fate. It's good vibrations. And I love the Wheel of Fortune because it's an opportunity for you to look at your health and realize that it's all in your hands. Your health, your fate, your karma is all in your hands. There's nobody else who's got that understanding. This reading is just going to highlight some of the fields. All right, so stress is something that is indicative of representing you at the moment. 7 of Wands. It's about victory, hope, and defense. So defense, we want to, when we're thinking about health, all right, your health, my health, everybody's health, but your health, because this is your reading, okay, you beautiful spirit. Stress does, it impacts our adrenal glands. Our adrenal glands start to release adrenaline. The brain, I think there's a hormone called cortisol that is also expressed. I can't remember. I'm not very medical. I apologize. But cortisol, adrenaline, all of these get pumped out, yeah? And when we are under a lot of stress, these things can help us. But I've spoken to a few people that they've worked hard their entire lives, right? And they've gotten to 65, 70, 75, and now they've retired. And all of that adrenaline and cortisol is still stored up in their bodies. What happens is certain things happen and they manifest certain things in the body. So you want to manage your stress. You want to manage your stress by meditating, by relaxation, by listening to mantras, meditation music, anything that gets you in the zone, okay? And if it's not music and you just follow your breath work, then wow, you're super awesome. Follow your breath and allow yourself to just follow that beautiful flow up your horror line, down your horror line, cleansing your meridians and balancing yourself. So that'll be really good. So this is all in alignment with the essence of your health. All right, so stress can have a positive influence. It can give us a boost, but stress can also have a negative impact on us. And we want to focus on being the alchemist as you were in your in your career and business, but we want to understand now in the health how you can benefit from this. All right, from this reading. Okay, so health-wise, alone, solitude. Okay, we've got this aloneness, we've got the hermit, wisdom, independence, and awareness. So be wise about what you're putting into your body. Be wise, be diligent, be observant. You know that whatever you put into your body, you're going to manifest those results. It's cause and effect. It's what you sow, you reap. You know, it's very, very like physical anatomy 101. Okay. So using the hermit energy, that is your lesson, that is your challenge. And just taking yourself away from the flock. Okay, you don't have to follow everybody else doing whatever they're doing. It might not work for your body, for your health. And what the lesson here is saying is step away, do some research, communicate with your people that you love, your medical field, your spiritual field, your nutritional field, everybody, and get the best thing that's going to work for you. And maybe you're going to have to walk a solitary path for a short while, but then you're going to gain your strength and your confidence in your health, and you're going to be able to shine and radiate and just be the best version of yourself. Your subconscious is speaking about the 10 of Wands, which is indicative of no perspective, a bit of a burden, but there is a sensation of accomplishment. So because this is about your health, all right, you are under a little bit of stress, you are under a little bit of strain, and we understand that it's almost like clogging up the arteries, feeling like you need a bit of a cleanse. Okay, so if you do smoke cigarettes, try and cut back, try and quit if you can. If you do, but do things in moderation and get the counseling for it, all right? But also understand that your body, your subconscious mind is saying, this person that you're doing the reading for, their health is imperative for sustaining them going forward, but also their children and their grandchildren want to still see them around. And if you don't have children or grandchildren, there is another generation that is waiting for your story. They want to listen to your story. And you might not feel it now, but somebody is out there and they want to hear you. Okay, they want to understand you. Your past was the tower. I mean, this was a thunderbolt of lightning for your health. Okay, we can understand that this was a lot of disruption, change of life, a huge awakening. So because this is all about health, we understand that you had a huge wake-up call. You were like, oh my gosh. And a lot of things had to change, had to shift, had to realign for you. So diet, medication, physical rehabilitation, hydrotherapy, it's all these elemental aspects, air therapy, breath, focusing on your breathing, just like I don't know if I'm allowed to say that. I'm sure I am. But like the Navy SEALs have got this great thing of, and I'm sure in every single country, wherever they are Navy SEALs, yes, where they do breath work in order to sustain themselves longer periods in the water, but also to placate or bring down their stress, okay, is through the breath. So utilizing these and your fire inside of you, the earth elements in you, and the water aspects of you. So all the beautiful 4 elements, okay. Your higher self is speaking about, wow, the King of Pentacles. All right. So on a health level, this King of Pentacles is all about your hard work, your will to succeed, and your abundance. Okay, so your will to succeed is helping you to lead a healthier life. You want to be a healthier version of yourself. You don't want to be stuck in a ward. You don't want to be stuck in a prison, whether it's a prison of the physical, the mental, the emotional. You don't want to be there. This card is showing up for you and saying everything's going to be all right. Everything is going to be perfect because it's sitting in your higher self. And I love that message from your higher self. I love that your guides are coming through and they're speaking through the deck and they're saying your health is going to be abundantly healthy. All right, that is a very, very good card for you. I really do like that. Thank you. Okay, so 7 of Swords. We've got a bit of politics showing up here for the possible future. It's a bit of a worry, but it's keen mind, intelligence, and insecurity. You're insecure about a lot of things in your mind, in your life. You're worried about the political welfare around the world, and that's also helping to almost crumble or assist you in building a new healthy mind, healthy body, healthy heart. okay, and healthy emotions. So we have IQ, intelligence quotient, we have EQ, emotional quotient, we have MQ, if you want a mental quotient, but I think that's to do with IQ. And then you have BQ, I'm sure, body quotient, and all of these beautiful quotients, yes? And we have a great sensation of you are so worried about what others think about your health, about your body, about your physique, about your mind, about your routine, that it almost plays such a part that you feel like the serpent is around you. People are wearing masks. They're not telling you the truth about you. And it can feel a bit overwhelming. All right. What I do like is health-wise, health-wise, health-wise. You need to trust. Okay. This is a very good card. It's the Knight of Cups. Knight of Cups is speaking about well-being. All right. That's the word we want to take out from the Knight of Cups. Well-being, for your health. Okay, because this is for your health. Okay, so well-being, that's very beautiful. I like that. Okay, very, very powerful. Very, very good. I like that. Please comment down below. Let me know where you're from. Let me know how you're doing. I won't charge you for prayers. If you want me to pray with you, for you, let me know what it's all about. All right. You can drop me an email, juan@unitysoul.com, and I'd love to light a candle, or even in the comments, let's join together and just send whomever you are some love, some support for your health. Okay. So thank you to the Osho Zen Tarot. So we had C for career, we had H for health, and now we're going to have L for love. And we're going to be using the heart, psychic tarot for the heart, for love. So I'm just connecting to your guides. Once again, I'm just saying this is just for love, relationships, loving yourself, loving others, aligning, and the card just popped out. Let's have a look at what is this card popping out. Okay, rebuilding, the Tower card. So yeah, your love relationships have been a little bit tumultuous in the past. Maybe currently it feels like it's collapsing. Something is realigning, shifting, changing. You're manifesting something new for yourself, and it can feel almost intense to the part where you're like, wow, I thought everything is going to be just the way it was. Everything's going to be beautiful, serene. And then we land up where we just feel like, wow, this is all happening, and it's out of our controls. In a sense, you've had open dialogue about the love. You've had open conversations about it. You just can't bring your heart to be in this relationship anymore. They can't bring their heart to be in the relationship anymore. And you part ways, hopefully as friends, so that you can still remember the positives. But, healing and forgiveness takes time. Okay, so thank you for that message. Wow. Okay, let's just shuffle this a little bit more. Okay, so this is all about love, 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 love for anybody who is watching this particular video. And yeah, so much gratitude to you. If you feel like you resonate with these readings, I always love experimenting. And please feel free to like and subscribe. Like and subscribe. Hit the notifications button. So whenever there is a new video that I upload, then you will be sure to be one of the first to get the messages from your spirit guides. Yes? All right, you beautiful soul. One more shuffle. Love, 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 love. Love, 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 love for whoever is watching. Okay. Okay, so I can just split in half. There we go. All right. All right, so it's interesting. We're talking about love, and not anahata, but we've got svadhisthana. Yes? Is that right? Am I pronouncing it correctly? I hope I am. The sacral chakra. Okay, it's popping up, and all about love. So love being at the bottom, this deck is holding on to the sexual organs. All right, so for a male, it will be the testes. For the female, it will be the ovaries. It's all about that sexual energy, and whether or not you are presenting yourself, dancing with yourself, connecting to your vibration of love, loving yourself, wearing those oranges, just raising your frequency. I'm wearing some grays today because it's in honor of the moon day. So no matter, this is a timeless reading. Today is Monday, so it's moon day. So I even decorated some with the holy ash. I thought, let me try something different. Yes. So sacral chakra is definitely somewhere where you can start to work on the love factor. Remember, the sacral chakra is Vam, the bija mantra. So it's Vam, Vam, Vam. You want to do that about 108 times if you can, and just align your sacral chakra, and that might blow open the door for you into trusting the new relationship that wants to come into your life. The Trust card is all about the Fool. It's new beginnings, innocence, and spontaneity. I love that that card has popped up for you, all right, because you're ready. You are ready for this new expansive love of yours. You want to meet somebody, you want to challenge the universe and say, can you match what's inside of my heart? And you're aligning and you're saying, can you see it? And the universe is going, I see you. And you trusting, he has this beautiful trust card and it's just saying, keep trusting, keep being the beautiful, innocent being that you are, and understand that the ebb and the flow of life will support you, support your love. All right. Okay, so we've got a bit of hermit. This is the challenge. All right. So maybe you've been single for a while. And maybe you like your period of isolation or independence. Maybe you like your sensation of awareness and wisdom. But the lesson here is that you've already gained all of the awareness and the wisdom that you need in order to have a healthy relationship, either with yourself and all the aspects of you, into being a creative guru for yourself and for others, or to also then find somebody who is also on the same level as you and vibrating with the same frequency, whatever that frequency is, hopefully frequency of love, yes. And you guys can actually resonate together with your beautiful, harmonious hermit cards, yes. So when you meet somebody else who has gone through a tough time as well, they've experienced a lot, you can almost like listen to one another's stories and you can understand the depths of one another. Most of the time, people that have been through major life shifts and calamities and trials and tribulations, their stories are so deep and so personal, so raw, so vulnerable. It takes time for them to open up to you like a flower. And because you trust yourself, you trust them, they trust you, there's this beautiful symbiosis that comes into it. So the love is looking really good at the moment. This is sitting in your subconscious mind. So the Three of Pentacles is speaking about completion, teamwork, good results. So speaking about love and speaking about the love factor, I believe that it's going to be good results. I believe there's only going to be an infinite amount of good things happening, but you need to work as a team. So that means speaking about what you don't like, healthy boundaries, open dialogue with compassion, speak from your heart. Don't be so over justified, don't be so over opinionated, but have an opinion and let your partner, your loved one, your future one, yourself, understand these healthy boundaries. What are you prepared to say no to, and what are you prepared to say yes to? And become that better version of yourself in your love arena. In your past, you experienced some heartache, all right? So I understand that is in your past, and I'm happy about that. It means that you sought a way out, you liberated yourself, and you freed yourself from the heartache and the heartbreak and the painful scenarios. So you're not a person that will very quickly run into a love or very quickly forgive somebody from the past because you were hurt. You almost still carry the pain there, the sorrow, the angst. And it is good to heal that. It doesn't mean that you need to now repeat the cycle. No. We have different timelines. We have different quantum realms. We have different vibrations. We shift, we elevate, we ascend. We are better versions of ourselves all the time, every single day. When we see the sunrise, when we see the sunset, we have evolved. Okay, it's not just a groundhog day. No, this is a new opportunity for you to experience your true love. All right, the magician is popping up not only in your career but also in your higher self, but I'm getting so tongue-tied. It's almost like I'm thinking of three things all at once. So love, okay, but your higher self is saying, be the alchemist. So if you haven't got a vision board with love, create a vision board. If you don't like physical things, you don't like glue on your fingers and all of those other things, use something like press stick or boss stick or something that is not so sticky. And in this digital age, use a vision board. You can use any app on your mobile device, on your laptop, on your MacBook Pro, whatever you've got, to create a vision board for yourself. Be the magician, be creative, bring out your creative juices. Your higher self is saying, sure, you don't want this. You don't want the person to be penniless. You don't want them to be poor. You don't want them to be whatever it is. You want them to be successful, career driven. You want them to be flush, yes. You want them to be a multi-billionaire, never mind a millionaire. You want all of these things. Be a magician. Put it on your vision board. Create a vision board for yourself as well. What do you want? What is your future lover wanting you? Like align those two and see how they resonate and just see how they bridge, how you can interact with these beautiful energies and bring about a sensation of symbiosis, but also you need to just feel excited about the sacral energy, which is yours, working with your kundalini energy. You go, boy, you go, girl, you go, them, however you identify as. All right, this is the clarity of belief. Okay, it's the Ace of Swords. This is sitting in your future for the love. Okay, it's speaking about your new ideas, clear thought, clear vision. And just think about this. You've got clear vision. You've got clear thought. You are the Ace of Swords. You've got this ace, one sword. You're just cleaving your way forward for your love. Okay, for your love of yourself and the love of others. All right. I really love this. It really feels good. Thank you so much. Please like, share, follow, subscribe, and remember to comment down below. How did this love reading make you feel? I really love this love reading, and it resonates with me, and it resonates possibly with you. Remember to read into the cards using your own intuition and your wisdom. Please use your wisdom. Okay, thank you for allowing me to be of service to you. So let's have a look now. We want to see, where are you going to be traveling around in the world? Are you going to be traveling? All right, so from love, we're going to travel and we're going to the world. So T and W, let's see if the world card's going to pop up for you. But you know what? I've actually got a feeling that we need to, that's going to take a bit of time, eh? Okay. All right, let's have a look. We're going to go back down to the Chinese tarot. All right, let's have a look. So we're speaking now to the person who's watching this. Okay, I'm looking at the two cards, like rest and recover and some beautiful energies of a lot of hard work, but it's going to pay off. The Six of Wands, speaking about victory, success, and good news. So I do like that. Okay, so this is about travel and the world, and also traveling within, and what is necessary to unshackle oneself and to illuminate. And possibly, let's say, travel, home, and world. Let's put it that way. Travel, home, world. Okay, travel, home, world. All right, and this is for the sacred being that is watching this right now. Okay, travel, home, world. Travel, home, world. Is that it? Don't want any more shuffling? Okay, let's just split the deck randomly. Let's have a look at the bottom card for you. 10 of Staves. All right, so 10 of Wands is speaking about no perspective, burden, and accomplishment. It almost seems like traveling at the moment is really difficult. Traveling at the moment, like a lot of burdens on your plate, a lot of burdens on in your consciousness, in your realm. And travel is just, it doesn't seem like it's really something that could happen unless you put some time and effort into it. And the world and home also means that even at the home, there's a sensation of overwhelmed. You can't get perspective. And when I say the word travel, you're like, I can't see that. I can't see that for myself. And you see this individual, and there's so many wands, there's so many staves, and this individual is trying to focus their hardest, on getting it done. There's a completion, okay, because it's a 10, so you're at the end of a cycle. Excuse me. So it is a very good card in my opinion. 7 of Swords. So when I say travel, it's almost like all of this air energy pops up, and you are a person of keen-mindedness. You are highly intelligent, but you do have a sensation of insecurity when it comes to travel or your home, leaving your home. So but you're very intelligent, all right? So very intelligent. You are the 7 of Swords, no doubt about it. You've been around the block, you've been around the world, you've been through different schools of thought. You are a very smart individual, and I would say wise. I would say a wise individual, because hard knocks create wisdom, yes? And a school of hard knocks creates a very wise soul. You are a wise soul, definitely. Your challenge here when it comes to when it comes to travel, world, and your home would be the Four of Cups. Okay, and this speaks about a plateau, bored, disconnect. Okay, and that's the lesson right now. You're bored. You're bored with your life. You're bored with circumstances. You're bored with your home. You're bored with this. You want to renovate. You want to upgrade. You want to elevate. And you want to maybe possibly see another country, go somewhere and travel. So let's have a look. What is your subconscious mind speaking about? And it's interesting because it's the Nine of Wands, and at the bottom of your deck you've got the Ten of Wands. Okay, so I feel that's very interesting. And fire, we understand, is all about creativity, getting things done. You know, it's almost like transmutational energy, and fire elementals are truly phenomenal beings. And this is the Nine of Wands, a sensation of recognition and strength, but feeling overwhelmed. You can see this individual is really like being hammered by all these wands or these staves, but you are being recognized. So your subconscious understands that you want to travel, you want to change your home, you want to move, you want to relocate, you want to maybe just renovate, you want to upgrade your life. And these cards are saying you are being recognized, you will be supported, but it is all in the creative field of creation. Okay, let's understand your past. Your past was Five of Coins. All right, so we've got some worry about money with the Five of Pentacles, poverty, fear of loss, and isolation. The reason why the past hasn't heralded these huge shifts or huge changes is because of that fear of not having enough. Five of Pentacles, Five of Coins can be indicative of a sensation of fear. You know, if I do spend this money, where am I going to get it to repay it? How is it going to work? You know, we've just come out of a certain period of time where it's been very difficult, very tricky, very trying, and you're still picking up the sticks. You know, you're still picking up all the wands, you know, so to speak. All right, so let's have a look what your higher self is speaking to you about. I like this. Nine of Coins, all right? This is about success, great love, and rewards. So your higher self is saying that there's going to be great success in your traveling. There's going to be great success in your upgrading of your home, your apartment, your establishment, your trailer, your wherever you find yourself, your crib, okay, wherever you find yourself living. There's a great energy here. I mean, when I look at this card, I just feel excited. I see this beautiful elemental. You know, she's standing in a lotus flower, and I'm saying she could identify as a male. So they are standing in a lotus flower, and they are swinging these coins, all right, on this beautiful red string. And in feng shui, feng is air and shui is water. Feng shui is very indicative of balancing the air and the water elements in your home. It's all about the fire, air, earth, water, and metal attributes in your home. So yeah, when I look at this, I just feel very confident. I feel happy. I feel great that your higher self is giving you that message, because it does mean that I feel there's going to be some travel. It's almost like she's, or they, apologies, they are whooshing, you know, it feels like a fishing rod, but it's not a fishing rod. It is a money rod. You know, it's a string of money. Possible future, Nine of Cups. Wow, 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 wow. Dreams coming true, enjoyment and happiness. Your travel is your dreams coming true and a lot of happiness. So I feel this is really happening for you. I feel that your career is looking positive, your health is looking good, your love is looking great, and your travel is looking prosperous. So I really feel confident in your readings in this moment. I feel that the universe is truly aligned with you, and I thank you for checking out my website, www.unitysoulalliance.com, and look down below in the description. You can buy me a cup of coffee, buy my mom a cup of coffee. Just put in the reference for your mom and put it in the PayPal, put it in the buy a coffee. There's a link where you can just, you know, enter whatever. You can gift us. We don't mind. We are very grateful. So a lot of love, a lot of respect, a lot of gratitude to you. Please stay blessed. And remember that these readings are for fun, but they are also to help you to realize that you are the magician. You are the alchemist. You can create anything that your heart desires. You had two alchemist cards pop up, two magicians. All right, you've got this. You've got everything that your heart desires, and the fact that you are here watching this video means that you want to elevate yourself, you want to grow, you want to ascend, and this is your time.